A national drive to green South Africa is progressing well in Doorns, that's in the Western Cape today. 3 departments have joined forces for the program. They are rural development, human settlements, and forestry and fisheries. Now, some of the 600 trees planted in the area have taken soil at Stofland Primary School. And that's where we find Newzroom Afrika's Erin who joins us live now. Erin, good morning to you. A little earlier, you had a conversation with the Deputy Minister of Environment, Maggie Sokyu, who emphasized the President's target on tree planting. What did she have to say?
Yes, Chloe, well, the Deputy Minister, emphasized the need to green South African spaces. There has been a drive here in Doorns to plant some 600 trees at various schools in the area, and that number has now increased to a target of 1,000. Deputy Minister Sokyu emphasizing the President's targets over several years to plant millions of trees around the country in order to do greening. And the tree donations to this primary school are among a number of offerings to the community here. There are also some school shoes which will be handed out, and of course we saw those desks earlier made out of recycled alien vegetation which has been scraped and then produced into desks at a factory in George, not far from here. Oli, in terms of this very school, as I walk out of shot, just a sense of what we've heard from some of the deputy ministers today. We had Mcebisi Skwatsha, our Deputy Minister of Rural Development. You'll see him there on the podium, him emphasizing to learners here that while they may be the children of farm workers, this is an area where a lot of table grapes are grown. He's encouraging them to utilize government scholarships in order to become farm owners themselves one day. Of course, his portfolio includes rural development and land reform. We also heard from Pamela Chwete, our Deputy Minister of Human Settlements. She, in conversation with the Deputy Minister of Environment, Forestry and Fisheries, emphasizing a desire to ensure that when houses are handed over to South Africans, that they include at least 2 trees, further seeking to serve that target for government's drive to green South Africa and deal with carbon emissions. Just one of the measures in place. Of course, we know the President has also been in discussion with diplomats about hydrogen energy, another measure to drive that. And this is just a part of the program that we see from Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment in terms of Youth Month and also Environment Month. In fact, our Deputy Minister Makotso Sokyu speaking now. Let's take a listen into that.
You have a beautiful school. What is the principle? What is the principle? You will always ask principal, how am I practical? Is the principal not here? Is the deputy here?
Now, Koli, earlier on in the program today, we heard about some of the other efforts to ensure sustainability when it comes to the environmental measures at play in Doorns. The invitation here was, in fact, from a non-profit which is active in the Western Cape. It is involved in communities in Guguletu, in Langa, in Khayelitsha and Philippi, amongst others. And there was an absolutely apparent need for some support to the community here in Doorns. It is a fairly poverty-stricken area in the Western Cape, and these 3 deputy ministers from national government all here looking to not only do today's handouts, as it were, Oli, but also look at longer-term measures around greening the environment and even education, with a career day planned as well for the high schools in the afternoon.
Very important initiative indeed. Erin, thank you very much for the time being.